So how do we say like or likable in Japanese?
好きです。
好きです。
And what do you think the negative of ski des is?
好きじゃありません。
好きじゃありません。
And if we want to be specific about what it is we like, what marker do we use?
が、
So if we wanted to say, I like sushi,
寿司が好きです。
寿司が好きです。
and if we want to specify that it's I like sushi, as for me, sushi is likable,
私は寿司が好きです。
私は寿司が好きです。
so ski des is like or it is likable. If we wanted to say, I don't like, so we're making it negative, we're making ski des into the negative. How would we say ski des in the negative?
好きですじゃありません。
Okay, and ja arimasen is the negative of des, so we don't need to say ski des ja
so it's just
arimasen.
好きじゃありません。
好きじゃありません。
And you'll notice that Mickey is saying suki and I'm saying ski, and either of those are fine. And generally it depends on what region of Japan you're from, whether they'll say suki des or ski des. So whatever you're more comfortable with is okay. We said that if we want to specify what it is we like, we use the marker ga before it. So if we wanted to say, I like sandwiches,
サンドイッチが好きです。
サンドイッチが好きです。
and if we want to say, I don't like sandwiches,
サンドイッチが好きじゃありません。
サンドイッチが好きじゃありません。
and that sentence is perfectly okay in Japanese. It might sound a little bit more natural if you say, sandwichi wa suki ja arimasen. And that's just because we're putting the negative of des in the sentence. So it sounds a little bit more natural, but it's okay for you to say it either way. You can say sandwichi ga suki ja arimasen or sandwichi wa suki ja arimasen. They both are okay grammatically in Japanese. The sentence with the wa, because the verb is negative, will sound a little bit more natural. But again, just whatever you're comfortable with, that's fine.
サンドイッチは好きじゃありません。
Hate, what was the word for hate in Japanese?
嫌いです。
嫌いです。
And don't hate.
嫌いじゃありません。
嫌いじゃありません。
And I don't hate Japanese language. I like it.
日本語が嫌いじゃありません。好きです。
日本語が嫌いじゃありません。好きです。
And equally in that sentence, we could have said, Nihongo wa kirai ja arimasen suki desu, if we want to apply that because we're using the negative of ja arimasen, we will use wa instead of ga. But both of those sentences are okay. So Mickey, do you want to say the sentence with wa? I don't hate Japanese language. I like it.
日本語は嫌いじゃありません。好きです。
And what is the word for good at in Japanese? I think Joe is
Yeah,
good at zoology.
上手です。
So Josu des, to be good at, and to be not good at.
上手じゃありません。
上手じゃありません。
And to be good at French.
フランスは上手です。
Okay, and we're going to be specific about it. It's the language we're good
Oh.
at, the French language.
フランス語は、
We're saying that to be good at French.
right.
So we're specifying that French is what we're good at. So we need the marker.
お、
No.
そうフランス語が上手です。
フランス語が上手です。
So in this sentence, we wouldn't have used the marker O because the O marker is used when we do something to something, and we generally will have an action verb at the end. And if we wanted to say not good at French,
フランス語が上手じゃありません。
フランス語が上手じゃありません。
and if we wanted to be slightly more natural, can you try saying the same sentence in another way?
フランス語は上手じゃありません。
フランス語は上手じゃありません。
And to be bad at, how do we say bad at?
下手です。
下手です。
And not bad at.
下手じゃありません。
下手じゃありません。
And not bad at tennis.
Tenisu wa. Heta ja arimasen.
テニスは下手じゃありません。
Okay, and it was good that you used wa there to mark tennis because you observed that the last verb was in the negative, so it was more natural there to say tenisu wa, heta ja arimasen. But equally, it wouldn't have been wrong if you had said tenisu nga, heta ja arimasen. Both of those sentences are okay, but it's slightly more natural to say tenisu wa when the verb is in the negative or when the ending is a negative ending.